Hey, Sparkling Trade community. I know you missed me. I missed you too, guys. I am here to announce, guys, their recession is here. So, what does that mean for day traders? What does that mean for all of us that like to do vertical credit spreads? What does that mean for us in this stock market trading? If you're new to my channel, I am all about spreading joy and support in the trading world. Y'all, I'm here. Wall Street ain't happy, y'all. Wall Street ain't happy about what we doing. They don't like all these retail investors going in there. Half of them don't know what they're doing. Half of them just doing whatever they can figure out through YouTube. And yeah, they're losing all their money. And they're making the Wall Street richer. Yep. They're making Wall Street richer by all the fees that they are collecting because they're losing their money. That happens when you don't know how to trade. If you need to learn how to trade, I've included the course to learn how to trade in the profile bio. Or in the description below. That's not why we're here. Why we're here is to talk about where I've been. I have not been trading. I told you I take lots of breaks. This crazy volatile market. Let's see here. What happened? So what happened? It was the week of where all the tech stocks were doing earnings season. It was like the majority of the S&P 500 was in earnings season at the same week. That rarely happens at all this back to back were on the same days. It happened a lot of Fortune 500 companies was doing earnings season. I believe it was at the end of April. Yeah, that week of that April. You should have just sat out that whole week. It was crazy. So I took a little bit of a loss on that money, and I was like, I see where this is going. I kind of see the writing on the wall. I don't know. I just can identify patterns. Y'all, if y'all don't know, we are headed into a recession. Actually, I think we are actually legitimately in the recession. We're here, but they need about 8 more weeks to prove it. Then the government is not going to admit it until a little bit after that. So we are going into a very volatile time because also this is voting year, election year, all that stuff. And yeah. So what do? How do you make money in this crazy market? You trade smart, you trade low risk. I'm talking premiums that you looking at the premium that's not even a lot. No, it's not going to be a lot. And you paper trade to learn about what's happening. Paper trade. If you don't want to risk your funds in this crazy volatile market, paper trade. It will teach you. It will teach you what to do, what not to do. Now, if you're like, Bridget, I still want to make money, you should err on the side of shorting. There might be some up days because the crazy market is crazy, but I think that what's going to happen is it's going to go up, and that next day or the next 2 days is going to go down because we're headed down, y'all. We headed down. Teri confirmed it in our Facebook meeting, in our Facebook group, and I thought I've seen it all over the place. I've been watching it. I've been hearing about it. The recession is coming. The recession is here. The quarter end of 2021 was down, but it was only down for half a quarter. And then 2021, our first quarter 2022 has been down, and now we're heading into another down. So yeah, that's what is a recession. You have to have technically on books 2 down quarters to be considered a recession, and we've already had 2.5. But we've already had 1.5, and they actually need to confirm this next one to be recession. But because of that, hang on to your money. When the feds, whatever they do, you do. Hang on to your cash, trade smart. Don't trade risky. Don't buy too many things. Hang on to your money because we are bloop, 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 bloop. It is like in stock when they tell you to buy low and sell high. If you think about the economy, we are in the high part of the economy. So why are you buying? So don't buy anything too big right now, like houses, cars, all that stuff. Y'all should just this. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not giving you financial advice. You take these things that I say at your own risk. But don't buy anything too high, too big. This is time to do what the feds do, and they not buying. They raise the interest rates. They trying to suck up all this money in the market. They basically are saying we put all this money in the market so that our economy keep on going, but now our employment is off, the jobs are off, Things are too high. There's too much money. There's too much demand on basic necessities, and we need to borrow some of that money. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna raise the interest rates, making it more expensive for companies to borrow money, which means that people are not going to have as much money in the market. They're going to soak it all up. And then but that process of soaking it all up, if they do it too quickly, it sends the economy into recession, which is where we're headed. We're there. We're there. I took off my earrings. Let me put my earrings back on for you guys. I think they're so cute. And you just don't see too many people on this here YouTube with gold earrings talking about stocks, do you? This is great. I thought that I'd take these things off. So here they are. So now you have me with my gold earrings on YouTube telling you that to be careful. Be careful. I'm spreading joy and support in the trading world. I'm telling you right now, the joy is in being careful. Take low risk. Don't even take high probability risk trades. Like if it's high probability, reevaluate it and make sure it's kind of like low. Or don't trade at all and paper trade. Paper trade through this season until we get to that bottom of that recession and we hit bottom, and then baby, buy everything. Take your money and start buying it up because it's gonna go up. All right, so this is what happens in our world. We hit a recession, we hit rock bottom, then all the smart people buy money, make a ton of money going up, and they're rich now. So just be smart with your money. And like I said, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. You cannot get caught up in this volatility. What the writing, I was going to say earlier, the writing on the wall is that they are trying to get the retail investors out of the market because it's manipulating the market, it's making the market do crazy things. So that's when you see big swings. I believe that is the big dogs out there hunting for retail investors, hunting for those that don't know what they're doing, hunting for those that are taking high risk trades, they're hunting. And that's when you see these huge swings. That's my personal opinion, because the more people that are in the market, the less control the big dogs have. And they like control. You take control away from them, what do they have? They like the ability to control the market. They like the ability to know what's going to happen. That's how they make their money. If 10 of them are the ones that are pushing the market up and down, because there's only a few of them that make it the billions and billions and billions, there's not a lot of them that have all the money. All of us down here with our few little dollars, it's just enough of us that make up like 7 of them. And they like, we need y'all to be like 3. We need the retail investors to be like 3 of us and not 7 of us, because then now y'all are starting to take over. Okay, that's what I believe is the writing on the wall, just by what I see, what I feel, me being in the market, the feeling the market, seeing the swings of the market, kind of winning and losing and figuring out like what happened and why, and listening, watching the economy, watching the recession, watching the Feds, the interest rate going up and down, going down, or up, and then listening very closely to Warren Buffett. And then what the Federal Reserve is saying, you will hear and see the patterns, y'all. Y'all gotta listen to the patterns about Warren Buffett talking about he's frustrated at the retail investors making these he calling gambling trades. He's like, y'all not getting rich by doing this. Y'all are making Wall Street rich. He's frustrated. Then he mentioned the economy actually stopping. They mentioned the economy stopping. What is that? I'm like, economy stopping. What is that? What is that? Economy stopping. So those are the things you have to be in tune. Every time you hear Warren Buffett, like put a Google alert. Every time you hear Warren Buffett speak, listen to what he's saying. Every time you see the Federal Reserve talk, listen to what they're saying. Make sure you're not in the trade when they talking. Definitely the Federal Reserve, because your trade will probably go whoop. Do something crazy. And I personally think the banks wait for those moments when the Feds talk to do crazy things to get those retail investors out, because now they have a reason. Like, why did you swing that? Why did the market swing? Well, the Feds talked. Okay. Well, when the Feds aren't talking, there's no reason. So they don't do the swing. See, they don't have a reason to get I see it. Y'all see it? I'm not crazy. I promise you guys, I'm just in this market. I'm looking at all the things. I just want to speak encouraging to you guys, and just be careful out there. The market, in all seriousness, the market is volatile. but we're headed down. So always err on the side of puts, either buying puts or selling calls. That's like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not telling you what to do with your money. You can take these things at your own risk, but I am telling you guys to be careful. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right. Have a good day. See you guys later.